The Wisdom of God by Joanne Howard. Read by Ira Love. Introduction. Does God exist? Who is God? Where is God? Nothing has prepared me to dare ask these questions. Being born into a religious system that obliged me to believe without question and to have faith without any proof of a living God, other than vague answers and man-written books, opened my mind to search for the truth. Many people on earth blindly obey domineering rulers who see themselves as the representatives of God. If God exists, would he choose these men to instruct his children? These questions opened the path to an adventure started in the year 2003, when I began receiving messages from the spiritual world. Years later, in 2012, I posted some of these messages on a blog site titled www.newtimesonearth.blogspot.com. It was visited by people from all over the world. On these following pages, you will find God's words destined to be read by his children. You can also check out a brand new blog. You'll find it at www.godcallshischildren.ca. In 2004 and 2005, he began to dictate the words he wanted me to share. Part 1, 2004-2005. Later, by means of the blog, he dictated the remainder. Part 2, 2012-2016. In Part 1, from 2004 till 2005, the language used is of an ancient biblical nature. Over many years of receiving daily, the language changed to a more casual and current English. This fascinated me, having worked with English language learners who often translated from their own mother language. The similarities were obvious. God and the archangels have their own original language that resembles Sanskrit. For example, the word satu means bridging. The grammar structures remind me of Esperanto, a language created by Edmund Bordeaux-Zichelli. They shared their language with me, and presently I learnt about 120 words. Archangel Gabriel is gifted in languages. He's more fluent in common uses of present-day English. The messages I received at first were from the archangels Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, and Jesus, who is called Teacher by them. They guided me through difficult times and opened to many misconceptions and misunderstandings I had of the world. This was for me a great period of learning and personal growth. They call me Zar, which means love in their language, and typically they say my Zar is a term of endearment. And at times, especially in the beginning of the communications, they called me Lorna, which means stubborn, mostly because I didn't believe who they are. Now I do. Then came the introduction to God, and my great resistance to believing any of this could be possible. However, the conversations and information shared with me were more than surprising and captivated my interest for all these years. I began to see and understand that God is a true living being who once lived on Earth and is returning to his home planet in a short time. These messages are shared in preparation for the time of reunification. God is returning to Earth with his army to stop those who serve darkness from destroying his planet and all other planets that may be affected from Earth destruction. You will find, dear reader, in these many pages, his words for you to understand the truth about what lives on Earth. God explains to his children what happened on Earth and why he left Sophia, his wife, and many of his children behind when his army had to escape from Earth to find reinforcements. This is the saddest story. God is a true being in our lives. guiding and walking with us, his children. He's not a myth or an image for any social system of control ruled by faulty and depraved humans. God is our Father. He is coming home and he will show himself to the world. Your prayers are heard. God is presently working with us to help us find the light, teaching and guiding us to regain our free will. My life's mission is to continue to work with God and to do as He asked me, to share His words with His children before His arrival. He calls me Tsar, and I am a scribe. You will see this at the end of each blog with a date when the message was received. God is preparing us for the second Exodus to free us from the works of evil that plague our lives on earth. So listen to our Father. God is coming home. Light is coming. Tsar, May 2020.